Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. I learned something interesting about archaeologists. Archaeologists are fascinated by the things we dispose of. They say we can learn a lot about a society by seeing what's thrown away. And it's interesting how much of a process and procedure we have for throwing things away. Special cans, special bags taken to special places, pay an exorbitant amount to take a load of our own stuff to the disposal sites. And yet, here in Scripture today, the Apostle Paul helps us understand that what sort of things we're supposed to dispose of as Christians. Part of our maturing process of being believers is to dispose of things that are no longer helpful or needed. And Paul gives some pretty explicit instructions to the Colossian church about things that should be disposed of. In Colossians chapter 3, verses 5 to 9, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, second edition, it says, "So put to death the sinful earthly things lurking within you. Have nothing to do with sexual immorality, impurity, lust, and evil desires. Don't be greedy, for a greedy person is an idolater, worshiping the things of this world. Because of these sins, the anger of God is coming. You used to do these things when your life was still part of this world, but now is the time to get rid of anger, rage, malicious behavior, slander, and dirty language. Don't lie to each other, for you've stripped off your old sinful nature and all its wicked deeds." He starts out by talking about the sinful earthly things lurking within. Interesting word, lurk. Hiding around behind the corner, trying to stay out of sight, popping up when least expected. Those are the things that lurk. Snakes lurk under rocks, and you want to be careful that you don't run into one. Lurking, sinful earthly things. Gives you some ideas. Things like sexual immorality. Sexual impurity. Those are things that need to be disposed of, and they lurk within us. Lust and evil desires, and we need to dispose of them. So often we hang on to them and hoard them for later. Wait till the right time where we can let them spring out. But no, he says, put them to death, have nothing to do with them, get rid of them. Then he mentions greed, the worshiping of things, the accumulation of things being more important than a whole lot of other things in our world. Greed. And we need to get rid of these things. We used to do those things when we're part of the world, but now we need to stop being greedy. Need to stop worshiping things, need to stop looking after things and thinking things are really important. He said all of these things, they invite God's wrath. So we need to get rid of these things. He lists anger and rage, malicious thoughts and deeds. That's where we want to harm somebody else. Slander. That's when we talk bad and talk trash about others. And dirty language and lies. He tells us to find the spiritual garbage can and throw them all out. Put them to death. Don't let them have influence anymore. So the question comes out, can we clean our spiritual house this week? Can we go through the corners and the shadows and find those things that are lurking and toss them out and not have them around anymore and quit saving them up for later? but to go ahead and let it go. How precious it is to clean house and let God bring new things in to replace the old things. May you and I enjoy a clean spiritual house this week. God bless you.